morning, colleagues. Welcome back to our Friday 5 in 5. Thank you, Cindy, for showing us some of the wonderful opportunities that are coming our way. I promised probably, I think about 2 or 3 5 in 5 videos to talk about something Microsoft released a while ago now, but it's starting to permeate through all of their products. And it's something called Loop. You get these things called Loop components. So let me just grab my pen and start to explain it sort of visually. So if we've got our loop component, it can be a table or a bullet list or just a text box. What you can do when you create a loop component is that loop component sits in your OneDrive, and I'll show you in a moment. But what you can do is once you've created the loop component, you can inject it into other areas. So for example, you could put that component in Word, and any editing that you do in the loop component, wherever it sits, will be live in all of these different places. Another place that you can put it is into an email, so you can put it into Outlook. You could also, at the moment, these two are working already, and Microsoft is slowly going to release it so that you can put it into a PowerPoint as well. So wherever you edit the loop component, you'll see those changes live in all of these different platforms. So OneNote as well is coming down the pipeline as well. So any Microsoft products, when you inject that loop component into it, you'll see it changing live. So you got to think about how could you use this either with colleagues or with students. So I'll give you an example. Yesterday, I was asking for some feedback on a presentation that I made to some colleagues. And what I did is I sent the loop component in the email. And you can see here, if I edit this live, then wherever that loop component sits, so if I go and have a little look at a Word document, and if let's just create a page here. What I'm going to do is just going to copy that loop component and see it change live in another area. So I'm just going to copy that from, this is in a chat in Teams. So what I did is I clicked on this button, which is the loop component, and I created a table. You can do voting lists, task lists, all sorts of different things that will change live. And I'm going to paste it into the Word document, and you'll see it will go off and get that loop component, and you can see it knows that I'm writing in this box in another area in an email, which is weird because that email is in my sent items in Outlook, but I can still edit it and it will appear live in the Word document, and in the future the OneNote and the PowerPoint and any Microsoft product. So if I type in here right now and then go, so this is a Word document, and then go into my email, can you see it's live? It's almost as every keystroke goes there, and this is injecting that back into an email that I've already sent. So think about how you could be using that within your environment, creating agendas, for example. Using it with the students, and they're sending an email asking to vote on something, because it can appear in a Teams chat, not in a channel at the moment, but in a Teams chat, in a Word document, and in your email. Okay, I'm going to stop right now because just that thought, just one thing, I think is enough for my mind to go. Take care, everybody. Have a great weekend. Great long weekend.